Hello everybody, it is Yellowfin and it is time for part 2 now of the Celebrations Exotic Car Festival out here in kind of near the Orlando area. About to flip this camera around, I'd recommend checking out part 1 first, but we've got a bunch of really good cars to go check out, so I hope you all enjoy. And then flipping that camera on around, we got a lot of Ferraris. We're gonna just go up this way and then you got a bunch on the left too. We'll work our way back down for the end of the video, so stay tuned for that because there's still a lot of really good Ferraris. Got a few Ferrari 308s right there. I think this one's a Dino right here. Gonna put my Ferrari knowledge to the test, that's for sure. Not the greatest. If you guys have been watching for a while, you know that. There's a Mondial, that's pretty cool actually. Ferrari Mondial, 348 Spider. I know that one, we've seen one of those in Sarasota. Oh, which one's this? Is this the Berlinetta? The 355. I'm gonna be honest, I read the card on that one. Here we go. That's a F430 Spider right there in red. Got a 458 in black and a 488 with a darker red right there. Plus on next to it, got a black Ferrari FF. Pretty sweet. Look at this too. 458 right there with the little splitter on the front. That's pretty sweet. Working our way on down. Then we've got another 458 in red and got a black one right there. Plus another 488 GTB and got another one as well right on there. Two similar spec, both red. Right, this one's different rims though and red calipers on that one. The other one had yellow calipers. Then another GTB and you got gray Spider right there, 488. Plus right on here, red Ferrari F8. And you got a silver one, I believe, on next to it. There you go. Got the nice red one, tan interior. Got silver. Yep, that's a silver. I had to take the shades off, just gotta make sure. They got blue lenses, so couldn't tell too much, but red interior on that one. And then check this one out. This is a good looking spec. Purple F8. That's a first. Yellow seat belts as well with the little yellow accents on the seats. That actually looks really good. Then yellow Alfa Romeo 4C. Spotted a similar spec back in Sarasota, so maybe it's this one. I don't know. That's a bit of a long way to go to drive the 4C, but still pretty cool. A little carbon fiber up at the top and big old Land Rover. Then we've got this racing car right here. Not really sure what it is, but it's got a Pontiac badge on the front. Yeah, like I said in the previous video, I'm a NASCAR guy. I'm not gonna know too much about these. Give me any NASCAR though, and I got you. I'll tell you what it is. And we got a big old semi truck right here, Kenworth semi, if you all like that. Another Rari right here, race spec Ferrari 458, pretty cool. This is really sweet too. So this is the Bridgewater GTO. Great color on it, great looking car. Get you all a few angles of this one because we saw it when we were walking around. Little nice time period correct interior, that's the word I was looking for. Giant engine in this, Jag engine. Big old tires on the back too. Kind of looks similar to like the E-types and such that we see. Big old twin pipes on the back too. Bet this thing sounds crazy. So that's a pretty sweet looking car. And got a few more of these classic Land Rovers as well. A few more Seat Corvettes and an Army Jeep with a big old gun on top of it. And two more racing Ferraris. We saw a similar one to this as well. Seeing pretty similar cars. Oh, this is a 355 Challenge. I think the other one we saw was also a 355 in a previous video, but different one. It wasn't this one. It was not this 355. We saw another 355 race car. And then you got the 430 Challenge right here. There you go, get a look at that. That's a pretty sweet looking ride as well. And then right here we got a Maserati Gran Turismo. That's a race spec. Pretty sweet green. Got another Rari right on there in red. Drop it back into the one times. Y'all can check those out. And got non-race car right here. Got another little Ferrari. And then this is the big one for this video, the Porsche 962. Know a little bit about this car from Top Drives of all things. It's, I don't know how fast these go. I think they went up to like capable of like 250, I think. Like from the 70s, right? Yeah, I believe 70s. I'm digging deep in the knowledge bank right now for this one. 2.7, I think they got up to like a 2.7. Maybe it's a 2.90 to 60 on these. Of course, you got the slick tires on them. Totally a absolutely ridiculous race car right there. Thumbnail winner for sure. And over here we got a few more nice supercars. Lamborghini Aventador, 488 Spider, got Audi R8. This way, got another 308 GTS, pretty sweet. Got, is this another? This one's a 360 Modena. All right. 360 Modena right there. And another Countach. Check this one out. We had two in the previous videos. One was a Cannonball Run spec and another one was a black one. This is also a different Countach from all the ones we've seen. We've seen a white one, full cocaine spec, white interior. We've seen one with a tan interior, and now we got one with the black interior too. So pretty cool right there. Plus Porsche 911. This one's a turbo, right? Yeah, RS turbo. Check that out. Big old fenders on that thing too. And then we've got a blue 911 Turbo S, 911 Turbo S. And the Audi, made to look like a Ford Taurus, that did the Cannonball Run. This is a pretty sweet looking car right there. Check that out. That's a historical car. Like, we got the racing Porsche over there, and then we've got the other type of racing, the Cannonball Run Audi. That's pretty crazy. Then right there, using the zoom real quick, we also had a Ferrari F8 on next to that Audi R8. And now we're going to work our way back down the Ferrari line. Now this is one of those new Ferraris right here. Is it the Portofino, I believe? No, it's the Roma. Couldn't see the front end, so I made a guess beforehand. But yep, there's that Roma grill. Right there, the Roma Spider. Honestly, kind of like the way they look. I've heard some people don't really like them, but I do. Ferrari Portofino, that's the one we were talking about just a second ago, right on there. And you got the California T in blue, 2016, right there. Got another Ferrari FF right there in matte black. Got the 612 Scaglietti. This is a really cool one. V12 up in the front of this thing. Honestly, they're really cool cars to see. Check that out. 612 OTO. 456M GTA. Don't think I've seen one of these before. Pop-up lights on that one. Got a 812 on there and another 812 right there. 812 super fast. Pretty sweet. Check that out. I like the blue spec on that one. Then there's also an F12 right here, keeping the V12 theming going. And then what we got right here, is this a 575? All right, I read the paper on that one. Ferrari 575. Plus another 575 on next to it. And what do we got on next to that? It's another 575, this time in black. And what do we got next to that? Another 575. Pretty sweet, keeping the lineup of 575s on going. And what do we got next to this one? It is a 550. Okay, there we go. Switching up a little bit with the Ferrari 550 to the 575s. And next to that, another 550. Pretty sweet, in black, tan interior on that one. And now this is a pretty cool one right here, the 512M. And then on next to that, we got a 512 right there. I saw one of those recently as well at a, was it a Ferrari meet? I forgot what meet it actually was, but there's the 512. Then got a few folks checking out the Testarossa. Pretty sweet. And three more Ferraris to round it off. The 512 BB. Got the, that's what, a 365, right? Yep, 365 GTB right there. Or actually, there's two more Ferraris. Got to check out. And then you see some of those cars over there. Those are in part one. I'd recommend go checking that one out. Got one right there. And you got the California right on there. I'll get you all a good look real quick. Bang. Boom. There you go. Check that out.